Bus has been called.
Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Looks good.
Yes, we can hear you. Alright
Adam,
then.
can you hear me?
So let us begin with what happened last session.
We solved a puzzle.
We solved two
Mhm.
puzzles.
Lestrana got a new god.
Rashi almost died.
And Esther didn't die.
Esther did
Oh,
a
yeah. Aster won a 50-50 coin flip.
Esther, coin flip champion.
Esther wants a new god.
Fucking frog.
That, yeah. And
Wanted to do
Estrada has a new god.
Yes.
Russia also wanted the new god and also didn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
Roy wants a new god, but he doesn't think his current god would accept that.
And
Oops.
Rashi nearly died.
So, it looks like we've reached a dead end unless someone wants to go in this really tiny tunnel. I don't want to go into any more really tiny tunnels.
Tiny tunnel.
The last one I went into, yeah.
Led to death.
Gray can lead the
Go-
way.
I don't
I
want
go
you
ahead
to
and
die
tiny
either.
tunnel. Bye, guys.
Oh,
Okay, so we are splitting the party. Alright, no
no,
problem.
no. Roy's following behind, but
no.
unwillingly.
Can you guys be careful, please? I don't want to lose all of you.
Okay, so who's going
Okay.
to this tunnel? Because I see Rashi and Roy and Gray. Alright, let's go. Carry on.
Esther hands a rope to whoever's last, is like, tug on this if anything bad happens.
Okay,
I feel like if something bad happens, we won't have the time. Like, it'll happen too fast to tug on the rope.
hold on. Rashi, you went a bit too far.
Damn it.
Oh no.
It'll be here. But what's the rest? Is Roy and Gray? How far is Roy and Gray into this tunnel when Rashi is there?
Following close enough, but
Okay,
yeah.
so let's just say you're directly next to Rashi then.
Oh no.
I'm giving a Gray a choice. Do you want to be next to Roy or do you want to be slightly further back?
Technically he's faster than Roy, so he would have been trying to pass Roy the entire time.
It's too narrow to pass Roy.
Yeah. Share the space.
Okay, but you are fast enough to keep along. Alright.
Roy is kind of trying to throw
Okay.
elbows just to get
You're doing the
Gray to
siblings
back up.
fighting the car thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So at one point, I'll say halfway through this, Gray, the rope that Esther passed to you has reached what's the word? Reached the end. Because this is more than 50 feet from, including the turns, it's more than 50 feet from Esther. Yeah. So are you letting go of the rope or are you staying with the rope?
Gray turns to Rashi. Rashi, pass rope.
Okay. No. Do I have rope? Let me see.
Roy has a rope. He passes it to Gray.
Yeah, I don't have rope. I don't have
Gray
rope.
ties rope to rope, then rope to Gray.
So confused.
So
Okay,
now
so
we have longer rope.
Okay. May I roll stealth sneaky?
sorry,
I want to roll stealth.
go ahead. Okay.
Yes.
Ching,
Of course.
ching, ching.
Gecko.
Yeah.
I
For
gotta,
Esther
I
and
gotta go.
Lestrada. No, sorry, Rashi, it's not done yet. Please stay there. I was just gonna add, for Esther and Lestrada, you hear the chinking of chainmail echo down this tunnel. Okay. So for Rashi, please stay there. So for Rashi, Roy,
Okay.
and so
I
you
thought that was it.
no, you activated a trap, but
cool.
I wanted everyone's position before this happened because I don't want you to be alone inside.
Oh no.
I guess
So,
I guess it's like that.
yeah. Okay, so as you are crawling through this section of the tunnel during this straightaway. As you push forward, your hand pushes down on a floor tile, and the entire tunnel, you feel the entire floor snap and turn towards the side.
Uh,
So
I'm good.
in terms of positioning, you guys are closer to being like this.
I'm gonna
God
die
damn the
out of a
lighting.
goof.
And essentially, you guys sealed yourself
Wait,
into a.
am I not there?
Oh, okay, sorry. Dynamic lighting is a bit weird here, so I'm just gonna say that let's just imagine that the tunnel turned. Yeah. And as you look,
What do you mean turn? Like turning 90
the
degrees?
entire floor and passageway rotated 90 degrees.
basically, we stepped into a Scooby Doo puzzle.
Okay, let's see if there's anything I can do to make it clear. Okay. So roll 20 provided something, but it's not very helpful, so I'm not gonna bother. Yeah, the room turned 90 degrees. Is basically what I meant. And in your vision right now, it's a dead end in front of you and a dead end behind you.
Whatever I press it again.
No. Oh.
Hold on.
I didn't want to die today so fast.
Not like this.
The session only just started.
We don't know
Yeah.
what's going on yet.
No.
I just wanted to complete the map. I was on my way to after with a very road stealth. With a very bad road.
Nope.
Okay, so one thing that did happen was that you also felt a bit of vertigo as the entire floor sank down about a couple of feet. So it's less of just a turning, but more of a screw type of action where it turned and shifted downwards. Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
Roy,
Yo.
see if there are any other buttons around. Not this one, another one.
Gray also searches for buttons.
I have the Roy.
If you find the button, please do not press it just yet. Royce, how do I search? What would searching for buttons be? That would be just.
That would be a straight perception, yes.
Yeah.
Investigation.
Roll well. Nope.
The
Can
only
it be an advantage because I'm helping?
Sure. But a plus 4 to perception is very hard to fail this.
Okay, so
Yeah.
One more.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Yes.
21.
So, as you the party, keep in mind this is still a crawlway that the three of you are in.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to search a place, you guys are shuffling around back and forth a bit. But with a 21, you realize a few things. Number one, this tunnel is completely airtight.
Oh no.
So
we're gonna suffocate.
Make of that as you will. Not yet. I'll let you know when you do. And secondly, the only activatable device is the pressure plate that Rashi's pushed on.
Okay.
It's either we push the button or we don't push the button. What happened to the rope?
The rope snapped. The rope was sheared off.
Aster is pulling the rope.
Okay, so you pull back 50 feet of rope followed by an additional 30 feet that's been tied onto it.
And then I see it snapped.
Sheared, not what? It got cut, essentially.
Oh, yeah. God damn it! They did. Aster very carefully goes into the tunnel
alone.
After tying the other part of the rope to Lestrana and like, stay as far back from me as possible. While you can
Alright.
still see
Okay.
me. While you can still see me.
Okay.
And Aster is very carefully like poking the ground with their sword in front of them.
Tapping the floor as you move along. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So
I-
I'll say that Esther is doing this while the three of them are searching this very small tunnel carefully with a 21 perception.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm screaming, Aster, help!
Don't waste your oxygen, you.
Oh,
Uh,
this is not how I thought I was going to die.
So what is Aster see at this point?
Esther is seeing a turn in the turn in the crawlway. Which
Yeah,
is
she
why I
goes.
said the rope it ran out of rope very quickly. There are one,
Yeah.
two, three, there are 4 turns in this tunnel.
Yeah, Aster goes around the turn. Let's try to come a little closer.
Hi. I can see you again.
Okay.
I'm gonna send a message to Esther. Hey Esther, we're a little trapped. Could you help us, please? Try to find, I don't know, a button or something?
Aster is looking for a button.
Rashi, you hear a voice. You hear Esther's voice reply to you. I cannot find a button. Maybe you should try something else.
Hmm.
Wow.
It seems like someone is intercepting the call.
Esther has no idea what's happening. So.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, that's Esther. Please continue what you're doing.
I'm very carefully tapping the floor in front of me, looking for anything.
Mhm.
So I assume that I
So,
can't get in. Since they turned, I assume that I don't like see them.
No, there's a straight tunnel heading down.
Is there anything in the tunnel?
Yes. About so you see the three of them, but the three of them are not really there.
Yeah. Yes, it's a different
Uh,
tunnel for Aster.
yeah, it's a different tunnel now. But straight, you see a path that goes straight ahead, and about 20 feet in, there appears to be a body, in the tunnel,
Oh, good.
about 20 feet away from you. And this body appears to be unarmored, but there's still stuff around them.
I use Mage Hand to loot the corpse.
There's too many things for Mage Hand to loot the corpse.
I can loot them one at a time.
Then the only thing you see is a backpack which is too heavy for your Mage Hand.
Lestrana is right behind me, right?
Yes.
I have Mage Hand take the end of the rope and wrap it around the backpack, and then I pull the rope towards me.
That's actually pretty decent. Because the rope doesn't weigh 5 pounds, right?
I'm just trying to recall if the Mage Hand is that dexterous, because I think something like the Ledgerman that can make a sleight of hand check makes more sense. And in this case, maybe not.
It can do simple stuff like I can't pick a lock, but like it can rope through like
Yeah,
a
I guess you
strap.
can loop it around. You can
Like
loop it around the bag and just try to inch it forward towards you.
the
Okay.
backpack's gonna have like straps that I can like push it through.
Yeah. Let's
It's
see.
not.
How heavy is the backpack? Give me a sec. I need to go Google some weights.
why are you doing that on our group? I say,
Oh yeah, that's way too
so,
heavy.
I say, so, uh, Esther says that she cannot find anything to help us. I see it's we either press the button or we don't press the button.
A Dungeoneer's pack is 61 pounds.
Yeah, that's way
Well,
too heavy. That's a bit too heavy. Yeah. Anyway, but it sounds like Rashi's trying to do something.
press the button. What possibly could happen?
I don't know.
We could be
Possibly.
dropped into a pit of acid with boiling spikes in it, or a pit of spikes with boiling acid in it.
Honestly, I think I would prefer that to suffocating.
It's already feeling a bit stressful in your lungs.
Mm.
Press the button.
Alright. As you press the button, the room that you're in spins counterclockwise upwards, and the tunnel shifts back up. And now, Esther, you see the three of them, but your rope has been cut again.
God damn the rope.
And because you looped it around, that was 40 feet of rope being sliced off.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Rashi can use fabricate to fix it.
We just have to find materials for Rashi to use to fix the rope.
Yeah, the rope.
Yeah, so for at least from Esther's point of view, you saw the tunnel kind of shift up, the entire thing shift up and turn and shift up. So like the passageway like rotated up in a diagonal angle, and the rope got.
Did I get the backpack?
No, this would happen. They press the button before you put the backpack.
I just want to imagine Aster sees us alive. Like we're alive, and then Aster's, God damn it, the rope again.
Okay, so two of you get out of the tunnel, and I need one of you to turn it again.
Okay.
There was loot in the other tunnel.
Gray salutes and pushes the others out of the tunnel.
Sure, I'm gonna step out of the tunnel.
So
On
you
this
guys
way.
you guys should be on the other side, so you should also see it turn and be able to see from the other end.
Mm.
Okay, I'm on the other end.
I'm gonna stand at the side where Aster is because I don't want to die.
You
Aster,
can't. Gray is in the way.
Aster gathers up all the rope. Yes, so if Gray is gonna press the switch, you have to go on the Rashi side.
Gray hands Aster the rest of the rope that got sheared off from him too. But at least the magic rope is safe still.
The magic rope is
I'm
gone.
just gonna
No, the
scooch
magic
on.
rope was what was tied to his ankle originally, and then he had added on the 50 feet of rope from Roy.
Oh, we don't have the magic rope currently.
We currently don't have the magic rope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it was just generic rope tied to Gray's ankle?
Yes.
Yep.
Gray thought it was magic, and that's what really matters.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, press the switch and then come back in 4 minutes.
Gray hits the button and then lies down and takes a nap.
Oh my fucking
Okay.
God, he's gonna FX you.
So Gray presses the button, and once again, Esther and Roy, you see the entire tunnel shift, and close and open up to a different tunnel. For Roy, this backpack that Esther is talking about is 10 feet away from, is 5-10 feet away from you.
I
Grab
think
it.
I can reach it.
Don't
You can
make.
reach it.
But the fact that it's on a corpse, Aster feels like there's another switch in this tunnel that like gets a person trapped. So
I think the person just asphyxiated. Like,
yeah, but they got
Just-
trapped in the tunnel. They got trapped in this tunnel, which means there's probably another switch in this one somewhere if they got trapped in it.
okay,
Oh no.
I don't have a rope, but I still have my I still have like my grappling. I should have a grappling hook.
Oh, idea actually. Since Roy is all the way over there, Aster Mage hands the rope all the way to Roy, putting their grappling hook on like
The end of the rope.
yeah, so that it catches when Roy pulls it.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
And then Roy pulls it
Alright, so you put the backpack towards you.
slowly.
Okay.
Like if I pull the backpack and something clicks, I drop everything.
No, it's fine. You're putting in the right direction. You put it the other way, it'll be different. Yeah, so you pull this rope which has like 4 different knots in it right now to combine all the rope back together.
I
We will fix it.
once I get to my side, I'm gonna check the bag for anything that's going to for
Hope it has
traps,
rope in it.
explosives, something that's
Okay.
gonna go boom in my face.
Okay, don't worry. It's fine. It's a normal backpack.
Okay.
You find the following items. Okay, as you're searching the backpack, I assume if a couple of minutes have passed, then Gray presses the button and the tunnel turns again, so y'all can see Gray.
Gray waits for
Uh,
someone to do the barbershop knock and then pushes the button.
Okay, okay, it happens
Okay.
eventually. Also, I suggest that we meet back in the water room and not go through this tunnel anymore.
Would
Yeah.
you like to
This tunnel is
go to the
horseshit.
water room, Roy, before you start looking at the stuff you found?
No, I'm gonna check the backpack for like to see if it's safe first.
It
Not
is
gonna look
safe.
at the
It is
stuff.
safe.
Okay, then I
Yeah.
bring the backpack with me.
All right.
Okay, let's
Ast-
go back through the.
yes, who left?
Back through the way you came, or through the tunnel?
I'm
Aster,
going the long way.
yeah,
All right.
yeah,
That's fair.
yeah, yeah. Aster heads back to the water room the way that is safe.
Yeah. So Esther had to push Lestrana through the crawlway backwards because you guys are backing up,
Beep,
crawling
beep.
backwards. Essentially, are what the two of you are
Wait,
doing.
water room is here, right?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know,
All
if,
right. That.
if if all five of us had gone in together, we could have just died.
Yeah, exactly.
No, someone wouldn't have fit in the tunnel. It was too tight.
Yeah, there's only space for no. That's exactly space for 5
Well,
Yeah,
maybe
but
Izaka would eventually come and find us.
is the switch in the center or at the end?
at the center.
Yeah, so there isn't room for 5.
Oh, that's fair. Well,
Yeah.
3 people would have still only gone.
4
I
would
guess.
have been the maximum. Uh, so looking through the backpack, you find the following items. First of all, is a full Dungeoneer's backpack minus the rations because somebody had to eat them.
Yay, we have 50 more feet of rope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know the
Yay.
usual stuff inside the the crowbar, the hammer, the python, the torches. Actually, it's in the box.
I
And
have a
rope.
second crowbar.
Yeah. So that's a Dungeoneer's backpack. You find the guy's wallet, which contains 8 gold pieces.
Is there an
Uh,
ID or something?
I'm adding the gold pieces to the money in the bag of
in
holding.
this case, no, because what you found was an unarmored skeleton. Uh, where was I?
Rashi,
The wallet.
gold.
Yeah. Yes. An ivory back scratcher shaped like a claw. A symbol,
Oh,
a holy symbol of Bahamut,
you
as
said back,
well.
said back scratcher,
Yeah.
back
You know what?
scratcher.
Just for fun, Rashi, because you are being a dragonborn, uh, you will know that certain members of your race make use of a back scratcher because it's hard to reach the back skills when it's itchy. So you kind of guess that if someone owned this, there's a decent chance that that dead body belonged to a dragonborn.
No.
Yeah. So where was I? Holy symbol Bahamut. Uh, a red crystal eyeball,
Oh yeah, we got
Ooh.
another eyeball.
as well as a scimitar.
Ooh, scimitar.
Yeah.
I wish I could use one of those.
Is it a regular scimitar? Anything special about it?
It seems pretty what's the word? Well carved. That was the term for it.
Oh,
Well adorned.
crafted?
Not crafted, as in it has a very fanciful filigree.
Ah,
We can have uh Rashi identified to see if it might be magical.
or it might just be like a mall ninja thing.
Mall Ninja, Paladin of Bahamut.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Wait, you said mole ninja?
Yes, it's basically like one of those kids who like someone else explained mall ninja. I don't have the words for it.
Person goes to their local mall and picks up $190 Washikasi sword katana made of real carbon fiber, just like the traditional Chinese Japanese soldiers used.
Folded
There you go.
1,000 times with cold steel.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway, so you're asking Rashi to what's the word here? Identify the scimitar?
Yeah, see if
Mm.
it's magical. I mean, if it is, then it might be useful for like Gray or someone.
Okay,
Mm.
so Rashi, you're casting Identify.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Also,
ritual
also,
casting, I assume.
also, while Rashi does that,
Yes.
I need to run outside and grab my food that just got here.
The tomb of annihilation is sealed. Esther can't leave.
No, this is Kiwi.
I know. Okay. Uh,
This is Tomb of Annihilation. You are chained. You are locked to your chair.
okay, so 10 minutes later, Rashi, you identify this scimitar as a dancing scimitar.
I know what that word means.
Ooh.
Uh, show to
It
everyone.
means it can do the flossing.
Okay, it's no longer a dancing scimitar. It's just a dagger. It's
Wow.
completely non-magical dagger.
How does a scimitar dab?
Ooh, change the text before he arrives to it does the flossing and nothing else.
It can
Yeah,
floss, it can dab, and it can do the what? I forgot what that is. The one with the
I'm
shit.
not
There's
young
my
enough to
joke.
know what that.
I'm also not young enough, and it's obvious because I'm stumbling over my words.
I mean, Roy could actually use that to make melee attacks at range.
And it is an extra bonus action. I don't know if Roy.
No, I typically use my bonus action to
Disengage, dash, hide.
disengage. Yeah.
Disengage, dash, hide.
Mm.
Yeah. And
Who
on the
doesn't
off
use their
chance,
bonus action?
if Guru remembers, he can also use his bonus action to aim.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think Gray could use this, given that he doesn't use a lot of bonus actions.
Mm.
What do you think, Gray?
I'm not against it, but I don't want to be greedy.
I
No.
think I think I think your option is better.
Because Roy would prefer to have his bonus actions for you know to stay alive as a rogue.
Sure.
Rashi has spiritual weapons, so
Lestrana would take it, but she's not proficient with scimitars.
you need to be proficient with
Aren't
scimitars.
scimitars simple weapons?
Yes, because it
Nope,
uses your
Oh no,
attack
no, it's a
roll.
martial weapon. It's a
it's a
martial weapon.
martial weapon.
Yeah.
It also
So,
uses your attack roll for
yes,
when it's flying.
yeah, since it uses my attack roll and ability score modifier.
And not a spell modifier, which is what the Strana is using.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, if it were
Oh,
at least, I mean, if I were proficient, because my dex is now very high,
Oh yeah, +6 to your dex.
but I don't get to add my proficiency modifier to the roll because I'm not proficient.
Yeah.
okay, then I think it's Gray.
Wait, just a moment.
I heard wife grew.
Yeah.
Yes, wife grew.
One,
You think of it this way. All of you are giving wife grew what's that word? You're giving wife grew an attack of opportunity
Ah.
because while I'm talking to you, wife grew can just go up and bite me without me paying attention.
Ah. So we are essentially providing wife group flanking, is what I'm hearing.
She says thank you because she
You're
enjoys
welcome.
biting.
I'm assuming it's just a vanilla scimitar otherwise.
Yes, so it's just a 1d6 damage.
is the kiwi back?
I haven't heard the Kiwi.
Mm-hmm.
Is the keyword.
Yeah.
The irony is because of Bunny and my dexterity being 23, the dagger is actually does more damage than any other melee weapon Lestrana has access to.
Hmm.
Yeah, Gray just wants to secretly steal the bunny from you.
Does does Lestrana has the Sumi now?
No, I don't have zoomies. I just have a high dexterity and ADHD brain.
So zoomies, but for the brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Enough dexterity to outrun God.
If only dexterity actually tied to your speed.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, that would make the dexterity based classes even more insane.
Yeah.
But can you imagine, like, just like ordinary ass rogue with in that world? It would be like you'd never be able to. It would be hard to realistically fight them because it's like, pop up, fire off one shot that is almost certainly going to hit, and then zoom away before you can retaliate.
That is the barrel assassin.
Tabaxi Rogue,
Yeah.
Tabaxi Monk,
Mm.
just the zoomies. I mean, remember what Sky did when she got feared?
She run
Yep.
away.
She ran away and it took somebody, 3 turns to get to her?
Yep.
Ah, wife, dear, stop biting me.
No, not yet.
Wife Crew is biting me.
Oh dear. That sounds like
Oh
1d6
no!
piercing damage.
What can we do? Poor
Isn't it
Gru.
1d6 plus con if she's a vampire?
She's not a vampire. Stop that. All of you stop that. All of you stop that.
No, I believe it's plus a plus dex or strength depending on the type of vampire, but it's a con save to prevent being turned into a vampire.
No, if you look up the Dompire
Oh right, no, the
race,
Dampier does
it
the user's con,
is
right?
con. It
The
does use
Dampier
con
user's
for the
con.
attack and damage.
Yeah.
They're being nerds and they're actually arguing about what specific kind of vampire.
I'm a fairy vampire. I have
Okay.
nice wings, but I have fangs, and I'm white.
Okay, so wait, is this a homebrew class?
Yes, it's a homebrew.
Is it also a
The homebrew
unicorn?
race.
I have
I was-
fairy dust.
David is asking if is it also a unicorn.
No, I don't like unicorns.
She doesn't like unicorns.
Is it?
It
Is
has
it
penis in
fairy dust? Is it fairy dust just moth dust with good PR?
No,
Yes.
that's the fairy fire ability.
Well, I mean, fairy vampire, maybe Dex would be most appropriate, or a charisma based bite.
You are all
Hmm.
such nerds.
It says the person playing D&D at 8 o'clock in the morning.
On a Sunday.
On a Sunday.
fairy in the D&D.
Actually, dear, fairies just got added in a recent book. Yes.
Have fairy dust?
Does the fairy in the Feywild book have fairy dust? No.
Does fairy fire count as fairy dust?
Yes.
There's
Yes,
a fairy
yes.
fire spell, so there's fairy dust spell.
Yes, there's fairy dust.
Can it fly?
Yes, they can
Yes.
Oh, they also
Yes,
have the
yes.
Druidcraft cantrip, meaning they can just make it sparkle for no reason.
fly. And they can sparkle for no reason.
They can make it sparkle for no reason.
White?
Up to you
Yeah.
what color.
Mm-hmm.
Black? It's a fly, not a fairy.
There you go. If it's black, it's a fly, not a fairy.
A fairy is a moth with good PR.
Yes.
That is true.
Okay, so since it looks like it's going to take you a while to come back, maybe you should actually take our 5-minute break.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
sounds good.
Yeah. See, I run a bit.
So I can disengage from Wife Gru.
Sorry about that.
Hi, Kiwi. I suggested we take a 5-minute break while you were taking your time. Hello?
Is Kiwi talking?
Yes, that is Kiwi.
Hello, Kiwi.
Hello.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What food did you get?
Food.
You missed us talking about fairies and vampires.
Oh no.
Wife Gru was here. She was they were basically she was everyone was giving her the flank so that she could sneak attack me.
Oh yeah, we also found a sword that can do the flossing.
Mm. The Sword of TikTok, I believe it's called.
Careful, rocks may fall if you keep it up.
TikTok isn't it the Fortnite dance?
Yes, it is for night dancing.
I'm so
Roy
hip.
Roy is secretly a cleric of the god of the god TikTok.
I have returned. Is Kiwi back here?
Nope,
Yes,
not
Kiwi's
back.
back.
It's munching though.
Sorry, what? I
Kiwi is back,
okay.
despite the fact they said they were not.
Just
Sorry.
mouthful of food.
Kiwi, her mouthful of food.
The immediate contrasting signals kind of jammed up my brain.
It's
It's
To be
early
fair,
in the morning for
it's
contrasting signals.
8:30.
it's too early for conflicting signals.
It's 8:30 in the morning. That's pretty early.
Yeah. So I mean, just to summarize for Kiwi, they identified the scimitar as a dancing scimitar.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Lestrana would use it, but she's not proficient.
Hmm.
Okay, so we give it to Gray.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Unless
But Gray
Aster
will
can.
have to attune it first. It is a attunement weapon.
Just like
Yeah.
on our next long rest, Gray is kind of like nibbling on the scimitar, and we're like, "Great, no, not the blade edge. Please don't do that."
Not on the hilt. Probably the pommel is nice and hard, and you don't have to worry about destroying the bindings and anything.
Or cutting yourself in the mouth.
Don't chew on the sharp bit.
Okay, where to now?
We wait for
I believe everyone
David
is
to get
back.
back.
I believe everyone's here.
All right.
Hmm.
Yeah. So the dancing, I forgot to add the description, but the dancing scimitar is a attunement weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It's a what?
It's an
Attunement.
attunement.
Yeah.
Ah,
We know 5 crystal eyes.
I wonder how
how
many
many
you need.
how
How many
many
eyes?
do we have?
How many eyes does a beholder have?
8?
Way too many.
A picture in the book would tell you that it has 11. Sorry. It has 11 eyes, 10 that are on the stalks, and one giant one in the center. Volos paid a
And
very expensive artist to draw it for him.
and how many we have?
5. God damn it, Nappa.
All right, so with that particular encounter slightly already over, you found a backpack with some gear inside it. Uh, where to now?
Well, I believe we've investigated the floor. So
There
where's
is
the
a lot
way to
of
the
things that
next
we
floor?
haven't investigated yet. No, there is a lot of things we haven't investigated in this floor yet.
Oh, let's go investigate some places.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do. Can I cross? I cross with my trident.
Sure.
Ah, yes.
And
Crossing.
Wait,
once you're on the
do we
other
all
side,
have tridents?
you do.
So we just cross them
Uh,
all.
yeah. So let me just drag you across. Just to check for the eyeballs. Do you all have a pale purple eyeball?
Yes, I have a purple one.
Is it pale purple?
I did not write that part down.
Okay, hold on. Let me check what's the other. There's at least two purple eyes here. Let me take a look at which is the other one.
God damn it.
You have a vibrant purple one, the one that you found on the body. So as the party crosses the curtain, uh, Olvex comes up to. I mean, Gray put the icon in front. Olvex comes up to Gray and shows Gray a pale purple eye, which he found in a hidden compartment in this room. This here.
Neat.
Yeah. So please add a pale purple eye to your inventory.
So 6. We're missing 5 eyes, or 4 eyes and one very big eye.
Wait, you investigated on your own?
Yeah. Yes, it's just in this corner, and he puts his hand through the wall.
Can I do just a minor insight to see if it's not lying or something? Or charm or something?
Sure.
Rashi trusts nothing anymore.
But
To
you
be
see,
fair,
Rashi, these paintings are of depictions of Omonian warriors, and all of them. But interestingly, only one of them appears to be actually for Omu. I have no idea where the others are from. He investigated because he was nerding out over the paintings.
Well, this one's from Egypt, and this
Mm.
one's
Hmm.
from wherever Dark Sun is from.
Yeah, he only identified the one with the frog head as being historically Omuan. The rest of them, he does not know where they're from, and he was investigating when he stuck his hand through the wall.
oh, that could have ended very badly.
He was doing nerd things and just rested his hand against the wall and it went through.
Yeah,
And it
Okay,
didn't cause him to lose his hand.
so
amazing.
our current options are the washing machine or the hallway with the two chain dudes.
Or uh, the lever that's on the stairs on the other side of the pit. You know the pit with wooden platforms. In the other side, there's a stair to nothing and a lever. When we never pulled that lever.
Yeah, I feel like that lever's supposed to be pulled from that side. I feel like we cheated by going through the secret passage.
I mean, we have a rope and we have a grappling hook. I think we could pull the lever from our side.
Do we have
Do we have a cronk?
120 foot worth of rope?
Maybe if we let Rashi fix the rope we
While we're talking, I grab the pieces and do mending.
Mm.
You know what? Yeah, that will work. The you can use mending. It's fine.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't have to go all the way to fabricate. It's fine. Just use mending. It's okay.
I need to BRB for a few minutes. Somebody needs to move a car.
Beep.
All right. We'll just move Roy when we need to.
All right, all right.
So, what do we want? Washing machine, lever, or dudes in chains?
Well, let's try pulling the lever.
Okay.
If we haven't done that, let's try pulling the lever. I Aster has described washing machine, and a washing machine doesn't sound fun.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do washing machine at all.
If we can skip washing machine, I'd like to skip washing machine. So I'd like to try the other things first.
Let's
Well,
go for the lever.
well, just
Go
look at.
ahead.
Okay. Well, Aster's the one who has
Hmm?
to go over there and pull the lever.
I mean, we're
I,
gonna
d-
do.
I didn't hear you well, Kiwi. What did you say?
Aster's the one who has to spider climb over there and pull the lever.
Yeah, but we're going that direction, like we see you die, you know?
Okay,
Yes.
Gray takes the time and makes up a little, permanent marker name tag that says Kronk and gives it to Aster.
Aster climbs over to the other side of the room again
All right.
and pulls the lever.
Oh, I thought Rope was pulling the lever.
Mm, nah.
Aster pulls the lever.
Okay, hold on. Where's everyone else in this particular endeavor?
I think where we are.
Gray is
Okay.
mouth of tunnel.
All right. So as you pull the lever, multiple things happen at the same time. First things first, for the 4 people who are, oh, Gray is at the mouth of a tunnel, is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So for the 3 people who are next to this giant monster statue, its fist unclenches, and there appears to be a scarlet crystal eyeball in its right hand.
Oh,
Uh,
Eyeball.
and in its left hand is a pearl white crystal. So this statue has 2 crystals, one pearl white and one scarlet. All right. So
Hmm.
before you pick it up, let's continue with other things. Secondly, Esther, you notice that a door on the stairs open. That's the next thing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I
And the
finally had
last
to skip
thing,
the washing machine.
yeah, the washing machine is skippable because that thing can kill people. Which is why Watsy made it skippable.
No shit, it's doesn't kill people.
Okay, I'm having trouble with the dynamic lighting to shift the thing, so I'll do it later, but I just know that the door is open. And the last thing is that from the bottom of this pit, a ghastly howling wind begins to rise and fill the entire room. So for everyone in the room right now, could you all roll me initiative? For everyone in the room.
against the wind?
Uh, you think it's the wind. So hold on, let me open up this.
Okay, Aster can always pull the lever again and hopefully shut it off.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Okay. I apologize. I didn't pull out the turn order. Could you all just do it again? All right. So for all the 4 people in the room, at the beginning of this turn, can all of you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Do we roll for Roy too?
Someone can roll for Roy.
Can we say Roy is in the back just so he doesn't have to do anything?
Sure, we can do that too. So
So
Roy is not in this. Roy is not in this particular encounter. Neither is Gray.
you wanna do a wisdom save?
Yes, wisdom saving throw for all 3 people inside the room. All right. Good. Only Rashi saved. So the 3 of you hear. You feel the wind blow, but the howling is in your mind as it attacks your brain. Uh,
I return. What
that's
did I miss?
hold on. People are rolling. People are rolling. I'm rolling damage for people. Uh, so for the Strana and Esther, please take 14 psychic damage, and
Oh no.
for Rashi, please take half, so 7. So,
I'm,
and with that,
I'm not,
Lastrana, what are you doing?
not resistant to this.
Silver.
Mathing. My hit points are 69.
Nice.
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 Well, I want to grab one of the gems, one of the crystal eye things from the statue.
From your angle, I'll say it'll be the Scarlet Crystal Eye.
Okay, I will reach up and grab that.
All right.
Do I see anything to attack?
No.
Rashi, grab the crystal and then we flip the lever again, maybe?
Okay.
And I'm sitting here yelling because I hear this howling I hear this howling.
Yes.
That
All right.
does Rashi hear this howling?
Rashi does as well. It's just that Rashi didn't take as much. It didn't hurt her hit as much.
Migraines.
Yeah. Esther, what are you doing?
Esther will ready in action to pull the lever once they see Rashi reach up and grab the other crystal.
All right. Rashi, what are you doing now?
I reach and grab the other crystal.
All right.
Esther uses their reaction to pull the lever.
Okay. A few things happen. First of all, the wind dies down. Secondly, both hands on the statues reclench. Thirdly, Esther, the door that was up the stairs closes.
Okay, so we'll need
Yeah.
to pull
So,
the lever to get in there.
I would, what's the word? I'll remove initiative since I don't think y'all need it for now. Okay.
Esther Spider-Man's back to the other side.
Yep.
So when we pull the lever, we can go through the door on the other side and skip the washing machine.
So it sounds like we all need to get over there.
Then pull the lever.
And then pull the lever and leave.
Just since Esther has been climbing so much, Esther, could you give me a perception check?
Yes, perception. Master's
Yeah.
great at perception.
That's good.
That was sarcasm.
Damn it. With an 11. No, it's fine. Okay, so what's the plan?
Is there anything else do we want to go look at the statue guys in the hall?
I feel like we need to get there with all the eyes that we have. We have 8 thus
We don't
far.
know where we need to take the eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, there might be more eyes in there.
How many people can you cast this spider climbing to Let's Run?
1.
Mm,
Let me see if it has any
I
upcasting.
mean, if people take the tunnel here, around here, and then come through here, we can probably just throw them a rope.
Oh yeah. Oh, you are right. No, there is something in the middle. There's
Yeah,
a map.
but we never tried to like open it or anything.
Because no one went through that place.
Yeah, no one ever tried to open it.
Yeah.
Yeah, spider climb does not appear to be upcastable, so 1.
If physics question, DM. If I'm spider climbing, do I use my strength just to
No,
try
you
to
gain a
grab
climb
someone?
speed, so you don't. Oh, sorry. You want to grab someone.
Yeah.
So you want to carry someone while spider climbing.
Yeah.
I would say this would be due to mechanics, physical mechanics. I'll consider that a athletics check to carry someone.
Are you proficient in athletics, Lester?
Oh yeah, Astra's really good.
Is Rashi proficient at athletics? Out
No,
of curiosity. Okay.
no,
Just
I'm
as high
not. But
strength.
I have a 5 strength. What if
Hmm.
what if Lestrana cast the uh, spider climbing on me, and we go back and forth. We both carrying one person, like we help each other carrying a person, so we're extra sure no one
Ropes,
falls.
rope sling harness.
Yeah.
That would be fun. So, Aster goes along this wall, and Rashi goes along this wall, and the person gets carried with the ropes over the center of the pit.
I'm
That's
back.
a little,
That's making it more complex than it has to be. But I'm all for it.
yeah.
Go.
We could do this like here and Esther and let's run in the middle. We don't have to be that, I don't know,
Adventurous.
circus staring.
I'm back, by the way, and I have an idea. I've been talking into a muted mic this whole time.
Oh, okay. What's your idea? What's your idea?
Okay, how long is this hallway we're trying to cross?
130 or 140 feet.
Okay, so we have more than that in rope, right?
Yes.
So we have a dungeoneer's pack. So I'm thinking, spider climb on one person. They set up like, two ropes. No, they set up like a rope that you can just kind of shimmy over. You can just shimmy over because we have pythons, we have grappling hooks, we have rope.
Or you can just tie the rope to the railings. You're perfectly fine. There are railings again. Once again, that's railings.
Or that, yeah. That's my suggestion.
I have a combination of the two. We tie
Okay.
a rope on this corner, like very close, and each person does the crossing by themselves, but the two-person with spider climb go along with them. So if they gonna fall, we have them on our grasp and they don't fall. That way we have like 3 rolls before someone falls.
It's
Him failing and we both failing.
it's literally the canal horse pull, just with a rope sling instead.
I've seen this puzzle before.
Who's the chicken?
The person who goes last.
Walk, 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 walk.
It's a fox chicken worm puzzle.
Yeah.
No chicken, just 2 horses in a boat.
Okay, so what's the party planning to do?
No. I want to make a jank roll. Can I roll for jankiness?
Go ahead. So
Yankee Hackmate.
Okay, so what are we doing? Because I feel like having somebody carry sounds like a good idea until the exact moment Snurky's like, well, you're tired from carrying everyone and now you drop them.
Gray can go last because Gray weighs half as much as anyone else.
Roy can go last. He doesn't take falling damage.
Aster can go last. Aster can literally just walk on
Roy
the ceiling.
Roy can also go last because he's like the most dexterous. Like, I'm assuming that trying to cross a rope, right? The shimmy across a rope is.
Oh wait, Roy doesn't take
acrobatics,
falling
not
damage,
athletics.
right?
Yes.
Aster wants to throw Roy as far as she can.
Why?
I'll
be
consider.
You'll
I'll
be
consider
fine.
that. I'll consider that if you want to do that, it'll be a contested athletics versus acrobatics to grapple Roy first.
You can
We
finally
we
be a human
still
cannonball. You won't take any damage.
we still don't know if there is something bad down there.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's
Worse.
not the falling that It's not the falling I'm worried about. It's the landing.
Oh, Aster's a better idea. Aster gets a rope, ties it around Roy's waist, ties it around their waist, walks along the ceiling, and just like drags Roy through the air. So I can walk on the ceiling.
Oh, the indignity.
Okay, so once again, what is the party planning to do?
I feel like this is actually probably like the safest
So who wants?
Roy doesn't have levitate. He still weighs what it weighs.
Yeah, Aster can lift his weight.
So who else wants spider climb?
I do, please.
I think we haven't. Have we decided?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
Well, I think we're getting ferried across. Or
Aster,
do we want to go see the statues first, or go through the door first?
Let's go to the door first.
Okay, so Lestrana will cast spider climb on Rashi.
Okay, and I want to Princess Carrie Lestrana.
I'm gonna Mission Impossible.
Rashi got bored of all the ideas. Tie a rope to Lestrana, tie a rope to Rashi, wrap like Princess carry her.
All right. So Rashi and Lestrana, you're going across first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You make it to the other side with no issues, but with sorry, and with Lestrana's passive perception, this is just the information that I was planning to give Esther. You feel that the wall itself is scalable without a spell. There are enough handholds dug into the wall such that you can do this without a spell. But anyway, carry on.
Yeah, but I mean,
Safer. It's safer. What you're doing is
this
safer.
is safer. We don't risk falling.
Here's going
Yes.
to Mission Impossible, Roy.
You don't have to.
We
You
have
can
the
just
Mission
carry.
Impossible
Nope,
team. So.
nope. Aster's on the ceiling. Roy's dangling.
We're just protesting the entire time. Like, I don't need. I can do this by myself.
Mission
I mean, is Roy
Impossible.
resisting?
No, he's just protesting.
Okay,
Not
so Roy,
resisting, just
on the
protesting.
okay, Roy on the other side, sure.
Question: how much damage do I take to my dignity?
Okay, what? You know what? Just for fun, Esther, could you give me an athletics check? Just for fun.
For fun.
Yeah, failing would be funnier, but that's okay. So with an 18, you pass, but there are several times where Roy's head nearly knocks against the wooden platforms. Okay, you make it across safely.
I go back and grab Gray.
Oh,
Also
the
Princess
indignity.
Carrie.
Okay.
Gray goes yay, throws arms around Rashi's neck, and is very happy to be princess.
Is anyone getting all Vex and Asaka across?
You guys wait us here.
Yeah.
I assume Azaka can get Azaka across.
I mean,
I mean,
Azaka.
yeah.
Can Asaka get herself across?
I could see Azaka getting bored and just deciding to climb the wall, use the handholds and climb across herself.
I don't trust my dice rolls.
I'm gonna.
She makes it across. Okay, good. Azaka makes it across by climbing the wall. Okay. The same way I get all Vex.
I'm gonna ask her. Do you want to wait here, or do you want me to carry you?
I will be carried.
Okay, I'll carry away.
Alright.
Aster Mission Impossible's Gray.
Okay, so let's just consider everyone to be on the other side.
Everyone's-
No one took any damage. Okay.
Gray.
everyone's-
What was that?
No, you go ahead.
Gray was very happy to be a princess with Rashi.
Roy was very unhappy.
Okay. Everyone, like, be very close to the door, all as hunched as you can, and I'm gonna pull, and we all run.
Before that, Roy, hand me the immovable rod.
Roy hands Aster the immovable rod. Why? What are you gonna do with it?
Make sure the door doesn't close behind us.
I hand Aster the immovable rod.
Okay.
Alright.
Pull the lever, Rashi.
I pull the lever.
Alright, so once again the same things happen. Statue does statue things, the room starts blowing. And so as the door opens. But before I wouldn't bother initiative for this round, so before you take your reaction to go through, can everyone give me a wisdom saving throw?
No.
Because it happens immediately.
I know I have advantage. Wait, I think I have advantage. I'm supposed to have advantage in wisdom saves.
I mean, I would say, is it a trap? Because I have advantage versus that.
This is not really a trap. This is more
Oh, no.
of just something mechanical in the room happening.
I made it this time.
What's
Yeah.
I
the
didn't.
Wisdom checks, not wisdom saves.
Oh dear. Alvex. Ooh, look at the double ones I just rolled.
Oof.
So feels like playing D&D again.
Does he have enough hit points to survive that?
Who knows? We'll find out. I think I
I
had to
mean,
roll really high for me to go down from it.
what's the
Wait.
Oh, look at my wisdom saving rolls. So Gray. So let's see. Gray fails.
Okay, cool. I was gonna ask what's the DC.
Rashi
Fuck.
passes.
Roy fails.
Silver. Sorry. Lestrana fails.
I didn't do better.
Okay, so you feel even harder. Okay, so
Aren't you happy, Silver?
Rashi and
Yes.
Esther save against this. What was the damage? 3d10s. Okay.
No.
Okay. 20 psychic damage. Oh dear. Orvex is still up.
Oof.
Hey, that barely hurt Roy this time.
Aster is going to
Ouch.
spend a
And half
plus-
for half for not Lestrana, half for Grey, half for Esther. So 10 psychic.
Aster is
Yeah.
going to spend a spell slot to heal themselves.
So what are all of you
7
doing right now?
Wait, I thought you said Gray failed. Why does he only take half?
Oh no, I was not Grey. It was Rashi who took half. Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
somehow I heard I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
No, we don't casting anything. We're rushing in.
Yes, we're rushing in, and as we're rushing in, I'm casting Cure Wounds. I heard.
Yeah, Sneaky asked us what we're doing after we go through the door.
No, asking what are you doing now because all of you are not through the door.
Oh, Aster went
Rushing
through the door.
I'm
No,
going through
Esther
the door.
rushes through the door. Great.
Move.
How about the rest of you? Okay, all of you are rushing in.
Move.
Okay.
We are
Roy,
like
move.
I
Roy, move.
I swallow back my nosebleed.
Okay. At the start of the next turn, can all of you give me another wisdom saving throw? As you can still hear the winds blowing into your brain. Can I have another wisdom saving throw?
Is it a saving throw or a check?
Saving throw.
Okay.
horse crap.
No, wait, sorry. Hold on. I just remembered something. So I'm ignoring the rolls for now. Who has the rod of? Who has the immovable rod?
Sure.
I handed it to Aster.
Okay, so but Esther just ran in, correct?
I mean, the plan is to secure the door.
Did you do that?
Yes.
Okay, then carry on with the saving throws.
Ooh.
But for Roy, because
Yo.
you are a very trapsy and tricky person, you do
Mm.
realize that as everyone ran in, you stepped on a pressure plate, and you hear the door behind you try to close, but the immovable rod is in the way.
Sick.
All right.
Man, looting that immovable rod is paying off dividends.
Yes, and this yeah. Okay.
But I think at this moment is kind of hinder us.
So wisdom saving throw from Orvex. Orvex fails. Wisdom
no.
saving throw from Azaka. No one passed.
Unfortunate.
With 16 didn't pass. With
21
19,
psychic damage
My
to
19
everyone.
didn't pass?
No.
21.
21
Ow.
psychic damage to everyone. Orvex is on the floor bleeding out from his nose and ears.
Aster spends 1 point of lay on hands to make it Orvex not bleeding out.
I am at
Okay.
28 hit points.
Hey,
Okay.
Roy has more hit points than you do. I've got 40. I'm down to 45.
I'm
Well-
at 2. I'm at 2.
Well, if no one is activating any traps in this room, we can take a short rest before we can continue.
No, we're still here.
You
So
are here.
we all know.
All of you in
we
the room
still-
are still actively hearing the wind in your brain.
Yes.
Someone needs to
We
pull the
need
lever.
to get it to stop.
Oh yeah.
So all Vex is at 1. Okay.
Roy, go and close and pull the lever now.
Roy
Now.
runs up and pulls the lever.
Okay. You run out and pull the lever.
Okay.
The wind in everyone's head stops, and for everyone in the room, you hear a crunch as the door tries to close, but the immovable rod is still in the way.
Holy
wind-
Roy, run
fuck!
back here.
Okay.
Okay,
So
stop.
everyone's in the room
Before
safely.
before
Okay.
anything else happens,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Heal.
do mass cure wounds on everyone.
All right. How many targets can you hit?
I don't know.
I think it's 6.
I believe it's 6.
There's 7 of you, so just decide who doesn't get the healing.
Okay,
Roy.
As long as we're taking a rest, then Aster doesn't need it.
Okay,
What
but
if
no, it's
we-
more of a before you take the rest. I'm just gonna say, Rashi, go ahead with your mass. Okay, sorry. Before you decide whether you want to take a rest or cast mass cure wounds, would you like me to describe the room first?
I think I'm casting it anyway because I'm at 2.
Okay, go ahead. You go ahead and cast it. Then
I'm
once
on
you're
a,
done casting, I'll describe the room, and then you all can decide if you want to take a long rest, a short rest or not.
I'm gonna not cast it on how Hasaka looks.
Azaka, for the first time, you see her in pain because this is the first time she actually took damage throughout the entire campaign.
Gray
Okay,
has 100 HP. You can skip Gray.
Okay, I'm skipping Gray.
Roy's is still at half.
Oh
A
my
little over,
god.
so he's good.
You're
All
gonna
right.
take the 19 healing and like it, Gray.
So you're healing everyone except for Gray, which because you can only
Yeah.
heal 6 people, right? Okay, so Azaka gains 19,
Sick, 19.
goes up to half a HP for the first time.
Oh, Lestrana's still bleeding.
But Orvex looking a lot better because he doesn't have that big of health to begin with. Orvex has as much HP as Masashi at level 7.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, he shouldn't be here.
I don't know if it's more terrifying that that's Obex's or if that's what Marsashi has.
Okay, I'm always playing D&D on hard mode. Okay, so with the mass kill wounds done, so let's the party, you take your time to calm down slightly and examine the room. So in the room there are multiple exits in a way. There is a tunnel, a passageway that continues to the left. There's a small sealed door towards the north that is roughly 4 feet high. And that's the passage, the door that you came through that's currently jammed with the immovable rod. So those are the exits to the room. Once again, purple mode in the room. Looking into the room, there is a 15-foot wide and what appears to be 15-foot deep pit inside this chamber. That's a giant hole in the ground you see. In the center of this pit appears to be a chest made of stone. But at the same time, there is a large hulking figure that's standing motionlessly next to the chest. So that's inside the pit.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, there's a lot to describe, so just let me finish off. The 2 stars that you see are 9-foot tall stone statues on top of stone plinths. There's a third empty plinth towards the south of the room that's currently empty. The statue, one of the statues, the one on the left, shows a hooded, bearded male figure with his left hand held high, index finger pointing up. The other portrays an armored male knight with his right hand extended, with his palm facing towards the palm facing inwards towards the knight. So it looks like the palm is facing himself. Yeah.
What's
So that would be the room.
what's the? Can you repeat the? What's the position of the statue in the hole?
Okay, so in the hole,
Yeah.
give me an Arcana check.
Okay, but why? What's the? In what position is the statue? Their hand.
Sorry, you're talking about a statue on the outside, is it?
No, the statue in
No.
the hole. What does the statue in the hole look like? Describe the statue in
Okay,
the hole in more detail, please. I think those are the words he's trying to say.
okay. With a 3 Arcana, what you only get from looking into the pit is that it's just a large hulking statue.
Yes, but what position are its arms in?
It is the arms are by its side.
Is it holding a shield?
It is not.
What are the odds?
Any
that
more
this-
details?
It. You know what? If Gray wants to look that closely, could Gray give me a Arcana check? Because this statue is technically very nondescript. But give me a Arcana check and we'll see what happens.
I'm just saying if I'm 10 feet away from a thing, I can look at it for 5 seconds and go, okay, it's a green and blue statue with a shield in its left arm and a sword in its right hand.
So looking a bit more closely, you 13. You do not identify what this statue might be, but it is but to describe it is unarmed. It appears to be made of stone. And yeah, it's just a stone statue that's very big and big and imposing.
And has no weapons or armor on it. Cool.
No weapons, no armor.
Yeah, just because you
viewed.
mentioned the gear on the other ones and you didn't mention the one on the pit, I thought it was possibly a pertinent detail.
Okay.
And then you kept saying Arcana instead of just answering the question, so I was like, is there an illusion on the statue? I don't know.
It's a different thing. The
There's
things inside the room, very different.
Yeah, no, there's something important, but it's not that, so I will stop being hyper concerned. My apologies.
Okay, you are in the ToA annihilations, I understand.
What are the odds that one or all of these statues are going to come alive and fight us?
It depends on whether or not one of us is the Pharaoh Amatop Ra reborn as a 13-year-old child.
I got that reference.
What was that, the mummy?
Mummy's alive.
Oh, I never heard of it.
It's an old cartoon from back in the era. But I will say for at least Rashi, you do recognize the two statues outside. The one on the old man is Azuf, the god of wizardry. The one on the right is Tom, the god of courage and self-sacrifice.
Something. Sacrifice ourselves. I have two ideas, or one idea with two steps. One, someone needs to stand here and do some sort of pose. Most probably they're gonna be turned to stone forever. Follow-up idea, maybe we can grab the statue that's already below and put it in there, and it can work for us.
But for context, this statue is considered a large statue, not medium. Yeah, it's very large.
Big ass thing to move.
Biggest thing, yes.
Kiwi?
It's an absolute unit.
Yeah.
Do you want to say something?
No.
Oh, okay. Just to get a good picture, this door is like non-descriptive, nothing interesting.
This door appears to be unmarked on this side. There is no keyhole or lock of any sort.
Okay, before anyone
Esther looked
enters...
at the map.
No.
That's the washing machine.
That's the exit of the washing machine.
Before anyone steps further into the room, I check the room for pressure plates, tripwires, holes that fire darts, any kind of this Indiana Jones bullshit.
Okay, give me a perception roll. Alright. So, first things first, you do not notice any form of pressure plate besides the one you're currently standing on, which you know is used to close the door.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the first thing. Secondly, looking around the room very carefully, you do not see any signs of other tripwires or traps or even blow darts. Okay,
I give
but you
I
do
give all.
notice,
Oh.
that
No.
from the base of the two statues, there appear to be scratch marks on the base
Like,
of the two statues, on
oh,
the
that's
left and the right.
concerning.
Yeah, but that's what you notice.
What can I? Okay, I give everyone the all clear, but motion to stay away from the statues while I'm investigating. What can I tell about the scratch marks? Like,
Give me
can I get?
investigation.
Okay.
Is anybody helping Roy? Out of curiosity.
Yeah, Gray is.
Nope.
All right. Roy, give me a roll advantage.
Oh, sweet.
I pass out of what's looking Roy.
Roy is examining the statues. Okay. So, Roy, very gently examining the two statues, you realize that both statues can rotate. Both of them can rotate clockwise. But you don't turn it completely. You just hold your hand and just adjust it slightly. You realize both statues can turn, but you do not turn them completely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so part of this puzzle trap, whatever you want to call it, the statues have to rotate, or will rotate. Okay, so I give the all clear. The room is safe. If I try to look at this one, the door to the washing machine, is Aster going to stop me and just tell me like, no, that's the washing machine?
I mean, Aster's not gonna tell you no. Aster's gonna say that's the washing machine.
Okay, then never mind.
With a 21, your previous perception roll, you will also realize that the door is airtight. It's a sealed door. Yeah.
I was gonna say, is it possible that Roy needs to do his laundry?
No, Roy has enough changes for soiled trousers.
You'll want a refund if you use that washing machine.
Okay, so what do we do now? I have a feeling one or more of these statues are going to become things we have to fight.
Do you think we have time to take a rest and fix things up? Do you think it's safe enough for that here?
Nothing's attacked us yet.
Okay, wait. That's a good. Would I be able to say with any certainty, based on my investigation rules, that this room is safe to rest in?
Gray looks down the hallway.
It feels safe enough, Roy.
Okay, Roy gives a thumbs up. It's safe-ish.
Okay.
Sorry, Gray, what are you doing?
Gray looks down the hallway. Is there any scuff marks or anything to suggest something's come through here recently?
No, but there's probably nothing large ever came through this tunnel because you still do see the purple mold growing along the floor, so nothing got dragged across.
Yeah.
For one, but you do notice that the tunnel appears to veer off towards the right.
So Gray will break off a piece of his ration and split it with the mold.
Can we not antagonize the mold?
Not antagonizing, I'm trying to make peace.
I must have missed that. What does the mold do?
Tries to kill
right,
us.
you weren't around when that happened.
Tries to kill us.
Yeah, the mold is a beholder.
Mold is love.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage, Gray.
Watch me roll 2 natural 20s and a natural 1.
Okay,
Okay,
10
thank
doesn't
you.
feel hard enough. Good for you. Uh,
Oh,
yeah, there's a feel hard enough thing that I do. There's no response from the mode.
Gray sits down and eats breakfast like a 4-year-old having tea with a friend. Only the mold is the friend.
Just to be safe, Aster is going to go and look what's around this corner before we rest.
Oh, right. So in front of you, in front of Esther is a large stone door. There's a better description for it. Give me a second while I find it. Uh, so there is the first thing you notice is your own face as you find a door with a large round mirror set into the center of it, and there are 10 circular indentations around this mirror that each 1 inch across.
Found it. Aster walks back. I found where the eyes go.
Oh, cool.
I've
We
got
need
my
10 of
eyes
them.
on you.
We need 10 of them.
That means we need to go back the hole to get from the others, from the chain
many-
dudes.
Unless there's
How
like 4 of them in that chest down there, yeah.
I thought, wait, 4? Don't you? Doesn't the party already have 8?
Oh, we had
Yeah, we
6.
have 8. We
Yeah,
have
because
8.
I remember you got the last week I counted. You should have 8.
I have a
Well,
purple colored one.
There's 2 different shades of purple.
I have 6 of them noted. I have green, orange, blue, vibrant purple, pale purple, and red noted.
I think there was a pearl and a ruby that we picked up from the statue.
Oh, the ones we just got. Okay.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So,
So you
if
should have
there's
8. Yeah.
so if there's 2 in this room, we don't have to go back through.
If there's only 1 in this room or 0.
Yeah, there's that first hallway we didn't finish examining when we got to this floor.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, this is probably something I should do since you are resting in the room.
Oh no.
Besides Rashi and Grey, who already given me Arcana check, and the rest of the party give me Arcana check. And just for fun of it, I'll roll for Azaka and Orvex.
Before starting the short rest, Aster will
Long
spend
rest.
their other short rest.
Long rest?
No short rest.
Short rest.
Long rest.
I
No.
heard short rest, which is what I thought the party was doing.
I mean, I was thinking short rest.
Okay, so alright. So for Roy and Lestrana, as you are, chilling for the hour inside this room, your gaze occasionally turn towards the large object inside the pit, and it clicks to you. You might be looking at a golem.
Hey, Lestrana.
Oh.
Just like, hey, Lestrana. Does that look like a golem?
To you.
I mean, yeah.
And at the same time, when for Roy, when this clicks to you that might be a golem, you also hear a voice in your head of Papa Zoto, who is currently in your body.
Oh my god, can you just leave a message next time?
Why do I have to leave a message? You're right here. But that being said, I feel that you should stand on the plinth. There's nothing on. It has to be empty for a reason.
I don't believe you.
So
You should believe me.
What was Daddy Subtle's deal?
He says someone should stand on the plinth.
No, but like, is he evil?
Evil.
He's
He's straight up evil. So basically, I will just always do the opposite of what he says, unless he's cottoned onto that fact.
Hey, Roy, do you know what the telephone no signal received sounds like? Next time that he calls you, just make that noise in your head until he goes away.
I'm just gonna let it ring until he gives up.
You think he'll give up? Do you think he gives up? Oh wait, Papa Zota is Papa Zota is yeah, sure, good. It's fine. Yeah, doesn't matter. So
Yeah.
if there's nothing else the rest of the party is doing, your short rest concludes successfully. So please do all your short rest stuff.
Yeah, see, it's
Right.
what I said. If someone stand that in that pedestal, most probably the puzzle is gonna be solved,
Oh,
and
hold on,
someone's
I need
gonna
to roll
turn,
hit dice for Asaka. Give me a sec.
and no, and someone's gonna get turned into stone forever.
Close enough to fool. Good enough.
Yeah, Papa Zodel says someone should stand there.
Aster wants to remind everyone that all of these gods got killed by Acerec, and we haven't been killed by Acerec, so.
Yeah. So my message is like, you have reached Roy's brain. If you are Papa Zodel, then hang up, nerd.
Are you seriously thinking that?
No. I don't want a god angry at me.
Okay, just to check. If you really want to do that, let me know, and we'll see what happens from there.
Oh, am I fucking around, and would I be about to find out?
Generally, I tend to let people fuck around and then find out the consequences because it's funnier. Anyway,
So,
that being said,
did Lestrana and Roy mention the golem to anyone else?
good question.
Roy said aloud that Roy said it aloud, just like, "Hey, Lestran, does that look like a golem?"
Lestrana would go, "Hey, Aster, there's Golem in the pit."
Okay, I don't want to fight it. Can we figure out a way to not fight it?
I mean, I'd be fine with not fighting it.
I don't have any electricity on me.
Um, is there anything like Aster pokes their sword into the pit after the short rest, just see if they get
So you're
electrocuted or
poking your
something?
sword into the pit.
Yes, to see if there's I'm gonna get electrocuted or something.
Okay. As you stab into the air, essentially, correct?
Mhm.
Before your sword goes past the pit, it clinks against something and
Oh,
stops. Yeah,
Aster puts their foot out and sees if there's an invisible platform or something.
there is. You not only do you put your foot on this invisible platform, you are able to put your entire body weight on top of it as you push down onto this invisible platform.
Floor
Here's the
force.
here's the
Great.
question:
What's the
Oh,
question?
invisible platform or invisible pressure plate?
Esther has already put their entire body weight on this platform.
Aster jumps up and down.
Are you
Great.
sure that's safe?
It's a wall, or it's a floor force, not a piece of glass.
Gray does the can around Aster's knees.
If it was glass, my fire sword would have melted it,
Depends.
or at least broken it.
Or at least you realize that something's heating up. But in this case, no, there's no reaction from your sword against this wall. Against this floor, sorry.
It's a floor force.
If it's on the floor, it's a floor. If it's on the wall, it's a wall. It's a roof of force technically from the other side.
That's true.
Yeah. Anyway.
My brain.
So we must have to probably interact with the statues to get into the pit.
Uh, Worth reminding that Papa Zotl said to stand on the plinths. So
How deep is the pit?
15 feet down.
Oh, that's not that far.
I check all the platforms to see if there is any hole in it to go farther down.
Okay, sorry. It
this
took
is
a while
my
to
home.
process what you were trying to say. Yeah, so you examine this entire floor, it appears to be properly sealed, if that makes sense. There's no hole for you to slip through.
Well, take
There's
out the
no
sledgehammer.
invisible platform with invisible holes, is what I mean. Yeah.
What can we tell about the chest looking at it from up here?
I mean, looking closely, it appears that the chest is made of stone, and that's about it.
Does it
From
have a
the
lock?
angle that you're approaching from,
Does it have a lock on it?
hard to tell from standing up here.
If it has a lock, we can send Roy down and.
Well, I think we have to get through the floor of force before we can send anyone down.
Hey, Roy, listen to your god.
No!
Ugh.
A very indignant no!
Okay, should we try moving the statues in different combinations?
When you Snarky, when you said that the statues rotate counterclockwise,
Mm-hmm.
is it like, can we rotate them, or is there a mechanism to rotate them?
I'll say Roy with his investigation check would know that the statues themselves are physically rotated by having people hold onto it and turn.
Okay, so we have to rotate the statues.
Yeah, there's no like additional mechanisms that turn the statues for you. You need to physically turn you have to physically turn the statue.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
idea.
Okay.
So if we assume, and I know assumptions are dangerous. So
Mm.
Aster is assuming, and this is more of Kiwi assuming, but go with me on this. Go with me on
Okay.
this. So I assume that either the empty plinth either teleports something in or out of this pit.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to teleport into an immovable rod, I feel like it would do a lot of damage.
Ooh.
So if it teleports the golem, and we have it teleport into the immovable rod.
We haven't take out the movable rod. If we take it out, we're stuck in here.
The pressure plate opens the door.
Ah.
Don't the pressure plate closes
Wait,
the door.
actually, wait. If I look at the door that the movable rod is holding open, is it still like visibly trying to shut?
It's two objects contacting each other, so it's not, you can't tell whether it's that pressure or not.
I mean, like, I can see if the door is still trying to move. Like, it'll be.
It's just everything is made of stone.
Like
There's
like
nothing bending or buckling in this case.
How hard is it trying to close?
How would you tell?
Put my hand under it and push up.
Put something else in there and then move the movable rod back a little bit. See if we can wedge it open with something else like a crowbar.
You cannot move the movable rod a little bit. It's an action to press the button.
But if we pushed a crowbar between the rod and the stone and then tried to wedge the crowbar up, does the crowbar go up, or is it ripping the crowbar's tip off?
I mean, it could break it just by being a big ass door made of stone.
Yeah, we have an extra crowbar, so like we can put the crowbar like this, so that when the door tries to slide, it hits the crowbar. And if it breaks the crowbar, we just put the immovable rod back.
From Esther's experience of looking at the door twice, you know that the door closes very fast.
Yeah, we put the immovable rod there beforehand.
I don't think we have time for that.
It's an action to disengage the crowbar. It's an action to do both things. You do not have the time.
Okay, Aster's gonna break the door to the washing machine then. Aster is just gonna keep attacking the door to the washing machine until it breaks.
Oh, this is like Elden Ring again.
Like if we can't get back out that way, then we should be able to get out through the death trap.
I don't like any of those words that you just said.
Yeah, wait, before you continue doing that, because that's one of the ideas, to put the movable rod there to if someone teleports. What if we go on the other route of the idea, on the other direction? That's rotating the statues to see what happens.
Okay, let's rotate the statues.
Just to check, right? What type of damage does Esther technically have at this point.
Yes.
Which types of damage?
Yeah.
Let's see. We've got magical bludgeoning. We've got force. We've got fire. We've got slashing. Can add some necrotic if I want to. Can do some thunder if I want to.
Okay.
Do any of
Okay.
those break the
Anything
door's
else?
poise?
That's the problem. Anything else beyond those?
Like, does force not work on the door?
You never tried actually, but you have force damage, right?
Yes, I have force damage.
Okay, noted. Alright.
I can Eldritch Blast all day long.
Assuming you can hit the AC, but yes.
I was under a little bit of stress the last
I know. I was that was mean of me, but yes. Yeah. Okay, so but that particular door aside, what is the party planning to do right now?
Are we still going through with Plan Immovable Rod?
It sounds like
No.
we're doing plans to turn the statues.
I think we were gonna try the turn the statues plan.
Okay, this is my theory. I could be wrong. Maybe the god of wizardry is doing the force field, and the god of sacrifice and what the other protection? What's the other thing?
Courage and self-sacrifice.
Okay, the god of courage and self-sacrifice is doing something to the golem. I don't know if the god needs to be facing or not facing the golem to be best for us. But I feel like my theory is correct. If I move the god of wizardry to look away, maybe the force field goes away. And I'm gonna try it.
Alright. So Rashi, you're turning the statue on the left, which is the old man, which is the wizard god of wizardry, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you turn the statue towards the right.
Mm-hmm.
You do not notice anything happening. For Lastrana and Rashi, Roy is a bit far away, sorry. I mean, Lastrana and Azaka, but doesn't make sense. For Lastrana, you feel a small pop of air, popping sound coming from the empty plinth.
The plinth just popped. It farted.
Yeah, essentially, yes. Azaka agrees with you.
The plinth farted.
Gross.
I'm
It
just
farted inwards, if it makes sense.
I'm just glad that they didn't blame it on me for once.
Aster suggests
It's hard to
putting
describe certain sounds that happen inside this campaign.
Aster suggests putting something small and unvaluable on the plinth and turning it again.
Oh yeah, so after this particular popping sound, for Rashi, when you let go of the statue, it slowly cranks back to its original position.
Okay.
Wait. For that, Roy takes his rapier and just stabs it into the plinth. Like, that's the only use I'm ever gonna get out of this dang thing.
Okay.
No, and I just leave it there.
I know, it's just you stab it, it does a clink, and then you just leave it there, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so that's the rapier is the thing that we're gonna check. And I do the thing again.
All right. So when you do so, your rapier disappears and appears inside the pit.
Where in the pit does it appear?
I don't know, the south corner, I guess.
Also,
Not
Here, I guess.
since we have figured out it's probably a golem, can we have a token to represent where it is in the pit?
I mean, we need a rapier token anyway for my dancing sword, so yeah.
Well, I
mean,
I wanted the golem's token also just to see.
The
like,
golem is here.
Okay.
And the rapier is currently here.
and if I let go the statue, it doesn't come back.
Oh, so when you let go of the statue, the thing grinds back, and the rapier is still inside.
What if we turn the other statue?
I bet we get a golem or a rapier.
Esther, go turn the statue.
And you realize that whatever I told Gray just now was all a lie because it's now a golem wielding a rapier.
God damn it! Wait, does the
Darn
golem actually pick the rapier up?
No, I was just joking.
Um,
But it'd be
Ast-
funny though.
Aster's going to ask Lestrano a question about like golems. See if she knows. Like, do they have a sense of like smell, or do they have like true sight or anything?
What does Lestrana know about golems?
Give me an Arcana roll for this.
I know it's a golem.
You know it's a golem. You know that certain golems have various type of sensors. You are unsure about this one.
It depends on how it was made.
Because I'm thinking like if it's only gonna attack if it sees someone in the pit, like I can cast darkness through a wall force. I just have to be able to see where I'm casting it.
Mm.
And then we can send like Roy down there, have him pick the lock in the dark.
Roy is completely blind in the dark vision.
Okay, we can have we can have someone who can see in the
Can see
dark.
magical darkness.
Hey, that's
We'd have to
me.
send you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's the
Aster-
magical
don't-
darkness that's the issue here.
Roy, I wouldn't go in anyway because I don't want to be alone in a small pit with a golem.
The golem
Also,
probably only does physical damage. We could
Also,
send
we still don't know if or how get people back.
Well, that's why I was saying we'd maybe turn the other statue and see if the
What if
sword
the
comes back.
What if the trick is to turn both statues at the same time?
Turn to the statue, see what happens.
Aster is readying an Eldritch Blast in case the golem appears.
Alright,
Uh,
so what's the plan?
Lestrana will turn the other statue.
Okay. Double checking rulings. Okay. So when you turn the other statue, the golem as well as the rapier. No, actually the rapier doesn't. The golem disappears from inside the pit
Oh no.
and reappears on top of the platform next
Ah!
to Gray and Asaka.
Aster, quick, darkness!
No, Esther already prepared Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I prepared Eldritch Blast. Like I feel
No,
like
I'm just thinking it's already 9:40 and do I want to run combat against a golem at this time? Yeah, it's because
I will. If you think it's long, I will prefer it to be other way.
It
Though
might be a bit long, yeah.
I mean a golem. It's only one creature. It's not like you've got action economy on your side.
Yeah.
I'd also like to remind you that next week we don't have David.
neither me.
Alright,
So
if
next
I
week is cancelled.
And the week after that,
Is also
He's also
canceled.
it's also
cancelled.
canceled.
alright,
should
I
vet the
guess if
golem.
that's the case, I guess we should finish this combat then.
Yeah, so it may be, even though it's late, it may be best to just finish
Yeah.
the combat.
Alright.
Mhm.
Takalea.
Or we could go back on the 30th to a golem fight.
There's 5 of us in one of it. How badly could this go?
Horribly.
Oh, please
Oh.
don't say that.
Okay, so if we are gonna start the combat, can I have everyone roll me initiative?
But at least
Do you
I
want
might
to-
have my new character art when the 30th comes.
Well, if
Oh wow,
if,
I rolled poorly.
well if Gray dies in this combat, then you don't need the new character art anymore.
Yeah, but I will consider that it's a bit like what's the word here? Esther as a surprise round. So you get your one Eldritch Blast off before we go into actual combat. So would you like to
Sure.
roll that?
Yes, and I get 2 bolts at this
No, just
level.
one because you ready action and using it as an attack.
Yeah, but Eldritch
but-
Blast,
It's a
the one action shoots 2 bolts. That's
Yeah, but just like
right.
with
Eldritch
a
Blast is not multi attack, so I confused the multi attack rule. Sorry. So carry on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how the cantrip scaling works.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Eldritch Blast is the weird thing. So
that one hits probably.
Is it a stone golem? Clay golem.
it's a clay golem. Yeah, both hits. Could you give me roll the damage for those? There's no bludgeoning, right? Or is it bludgeoning?
Yeah, I get the bludgeoning once per round. So the second one doesn't have bludgeoning.
Okay.
So 7 force and 4 bludgeoning.
How do we attach bludgeoning to?
Ah, god damn it. What's
Well-
why did you format it this way?
Magic
Yeah,
genie stuff.
Yeah, but
4
like
to...
if the spell is like, I don't know, cone of cold, you just put a rock in the middle of the cone of cold to
One
hit
of those-
someone with.
One of those snowballs has a rock in it.
One of those
Yeah.
snowballs has an ice chunk in the
So,
center.
11 damage in total. Doing max. I need a calculator for this, damn it. Okay, so that's that. Who's going? Gray, you're going first. What would you like to do?
Scream awe, throw a
Okay.
scimitar at it,
Okay. That will miss.
and then no, the scimitar doesn't get my advantage, so that is accurate. Yes,
Mhm.
and then try to hit it with a long sword.
So alright, so the dancing scimitar was your bonus action, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so bonus action, you threw your scimitar at it. You free action to pull out your longsword. So 17 and 21, yeah, both hit.
Like Ray says, "Go Pikachu," and the sword just flops into the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah. And as you swing at the golem, you realize that your sword kind of hits the clay golem. It goes through the entire clay golem as the clay around the golem kind of just, what's over here? Melts and
Separates.
no, it kind of like sinks through and then just rejoins, like you cutting through jelly. No,
Yeah.
not jelly. Jelly is a bad word. Like cutting through ooze. So there is resistance, but it just went through.
Yeah, but I figured it was better to try while I still had advantage, so that way
That's
I can
true.
switch to the magic sword next turn.
Yeah.
Resistance
Alright,
to
so
no damage.
Half.
no damage.
Oh, I thought you
have a
said
bad-
resistance, not
No, sorry.
immunity.
Resistance is the feeling, but the sword essentially went through the entire clay golem as it kind of reforms around the wound. There was no damage done.
Kiwi reading from Bubbles' guide.
Okay. So that will be for Gray's turn. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
Alright. Rashi, it's now your turn.
Bonus action, 4th level, spiritual weapon.
Alright.
Very spiritual weapon.
Very spiritual, very weapon. Gonna
Wow.
bonk it as part of the casting the spell.
Alright. Alright, sorry, I was thinking of Esther's ability, sorry, my bad. 12 will miss.
No. And is anyone still hurt? I don't know. I don't
Everyone had a short
know.
rest, so
I
Yeah.
spent a lot of hit dice.
I'll cold breath as my action.
okay.
I to do something. Like given that attacking, I don't think he's gonna do anything.
It's a con save.
Hey, Rashi.
Mm.
I think it might be immune to flying weapons.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, you can get an angle where you don't hit anyone, I think.
Yeah, it's 50 feet.
Yeah, so it's you angle it slightly away from Gray and just go straight. Ooh,
Yeah.
you might hit Azaka though.
I can't.
No, this is fine. This is fine. There is an angle you can take. You're fine. Yeah. So that is, I saved. So half. Yeah, half.
Yeah.
Right. So 6 cold damage.
That's my turn.
I just worry it goes slow because I'm having trouble processing the damage at this point. So that's your turn. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll move on to Roy. Roy, what are you doing?
I have a feeling that that just like regular ass non-magical weapons aren't gonna do much. So I have some questions.
Okay.
One, are like the regular arrows from the repeating short bow, the ones that are they considered magical?
Yes.
Any ammunition fired from a magic weapon is considered magic, even if the ammunition itself is not.
Sweet. I sneak attack the golem because it hasn't moved yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So wait, let me just double check everything. Okay, so I have advantage.
Yep.
It hasn't, and because I have advantage, I'm going to use my plus 11, so that hopefully I do a little bit more damage.
Plus
Oh,
10.
no, I'll use my plus 6. Sorry.
Plus 6. So not your sharpshooter.
Yeah, I'm using my sharpshooter. Plus 11 is the to hit without the sharpshooter.
All right.
Fuck. I'm assuming that doesn't do shit. Huh?
No, 16 hits. 16 hits.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
39.
The power of magical arrows.
And yeah, no, I think that's it. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to move here near Orvek, so that so that at least there's somebody slightly less squishy if the golem decides to make an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Can I be an ass and ask you about the roll?
Yes. What about the roll?
In the damage, in the normal damage, not the sneak attack, you have D8 plus Dex plus 11 plus 1 magic. Why 11 and not 10?
Huh?
You're summing. You're adding 11
Oh,
on
wait.
modifier.
Did that? Yeah, that should have been 10. My bad.
So it's 38 damage. All right.
38, slightly less.
That's barely any decrease, but that's Roy's turn, correct?
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good.
Lestrana.
Lestrana's going to try zapping it.
All right.
Okay, so water, ground type weak against. Water, grass.
This is not a Pokemon.
Ice.
Ice, yeah.
Pikachu.
So are you telling me getting this golem wet would not do anything to it?
For Lestrana, that will hit. So that's 12 lightning damage.
And then my second attack.
That will hit as well. Okay.
12 plus 11.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, it's not 12 plus 11. It's 12 plus 9 because I can only do
Oh.
the extra lightning once.
Okay. 21.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Plus 38.
And I'm just going to back up a little bit. But I don't necessarily be too near to Roy.
All right.
You know, everyone standing next to each other is not always a good thing.
We're in combat, dear.
It's now the golem's turn. What would be funnier here?
Wow.
Hit me. Hit me,
No,
that's funny. That's super funny, hit me.
Okay. You see, for Gray, who's directly in front of it, you see the golem's eyes glow red.
Oh no.
No.
And it turns around and punches the guy who hit him hardest. So please make your opportunity attacks for both Rashi and Gray. Actually, Gray doesn't have the border because Gray can't do magic damage.
Wouldn't Azaka get...
Azaka can't do magic damage either. Azaka can swing, but it does no damage. But I can roll for fun if it matters. Azaka just doesn't even pass the AC.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
So, but Gray can swing, but it's not going to do anything unless you have some way of doing magic damage at this point.
I'm gonna swing with my staff of striking.
Sure. That hits.
I'm gonna use sure why not. I'm gonna use 9 of the 10 charges
All right.
for 9 extra D6s.
Let's see if you kill the
Wow.
golem so we can end combat.
So this one plus slash roll 9d6. What's that one?
Oh,
Because that's my divine strike. Okay, cool. Yeah, all of
Okay,
that.
so that's 12 plus 39.
Yeah, that's 51.
Okay, excellent. Let the golem still up.
The golem's still
and
up, but I think Rashi's now just done the most damage.
no,
Okay. It's okay.
no, Esther probably is higher, and it's gonna punch Roy.
Why?
Aster only did like 10 damage to it.
Yeah. I mean, technically, Rashi done more damage, but it's already on the way towards you.
Roy sees the golem going towards him. He's like, Dormammu, I want to bargain.
Super Shells
It does not
dodge.
have the intelligence to respond to you,
Aster Shells dodge.
and it's gonna punch you.
Shit.
And because I'm the one rolling the dice, it misses. Carry on.
Okay, it's time for the
Yeah.
golem to die.
Yeah.
My turn, right?
Wait,
Okay.
it missed?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to keep in mind who's the person rolling the dice.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Aster is going to use a Warlock spell slot to prep Searing Smite at 3rd level
Mm-hmm.
as a bonus action.
Yep.
Just check the thing. I'm
Where
checking.
does the ground though?
I don't. Given it's clay, I don't know if fire is gonna be very good or very bad.
I mean, Aster is just doing all the damage possible. I just want to roll dice.
I like my stuff of striking. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Aster is then going to swing Purple Flame Blade, which I took the bouncing damage out of.
Thank you.
All of this damage is just the damage that the golem takes.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as I don't critically miss. So, who has hit it before? Roy hit with a 16. I'll keep the 16.
So as you swing down, the golem shifts slightly and you miss.
What?
What?
How did I hit on the 16?
The golem's eyes went red.
Oh,
The golem
shit.
is raging.
We're in phase 2 of the boss fight. Okay.
Well, Aster still has Searing Smite prep for whenever they do it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Anyway, so that will be Esther's turn. I assume you're holding your ground, correct?
Yeah, if it tries to hit me, I'll just use Tomb.
All right. Great. It's now your turn. It's probably not gonna get another turn, so I wouldn't worry about
Wait,
it.
I read what the saving throw on that attack is. If it hits me, I'm rolling use a 2.
It's not gonna get another turn. You're fine. So sorry. Whose turn is it now? Gray. Yeah.
So, Gray runs after the golem,
Mm-hmm.
pulls out Wangu's mace,
Okay.
and yells, "No, Baka, fight me!"
All right.
And then tries to stun it.
Did you
Excuse
say
me, what?
Baka?
So it makes a wisdom save.
Is Grayson there?
Okay. It saves.
It
And
is
it's
advantage?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Look, but it also had the -1 in its wisdom save, so I had to roll pretty high.
Yep. I will action surge.
Try again.
No, I'm gonna hit it.
All right. Yeah, a 22 does hit. All right, 4 damage. All right.
It's still up?
Yeah.
You only did 7 damage.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, you can swing twice. Yeah, that hits again. Okay, another 3 damage. All right, it's still up.
Rashi, kill it.
I'm gonna try.
Sorry.
So, sorry. Is Gray done with it?
I was about to say I was already done, but
Oh yeah, you have the scimitar.
no advantage on the scimitar though, so it's just a 9.
The 9 would miss.
Forcing.
Okay. So we'll move on to Rashi. Unless there's anything else you want to do.
No, Rashi, it's immune to flying damage.
Yep. We're gonna try anyway. Hit it with my flying. Oh, we have a flying sword.
Yes, you have a flying sword and shield. Yes.
Isn't flying type usually immune to ground, not the other way around?
Why are you so angry of our flying stuff, flying Pokemon?
No, it's fine. A 19 hits.
Oh, I know what it did now.
Okay.
Well, I guess there's two things it could have done, but one of them is more likely.
Still up?
Yep.
Go on, bonk it.
Okay.
Boy's our boy.
Stuff of
That hits.
striking. With no charges.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
Roy?
Okay, so I'm gonna use my cunning action to disengage and move. Disengage is 15 feet, right?
No, you don't know. You have your full
No,
movement.
disengage means you can.
You don't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can just move your movement.
So you still have, you have 30 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna move here. So if what I'm thinking is correct, it's gonna go after, always gonna go after who did the most damage, and in order to attack me, it'll have to go through all of you. If my thinking is correct, and since I'm currently it's currently being flanked.
I don't do flanking first of all, but you can roll. You roll normally, but you do have sneak attack if you hit.
Yes.
It's actually not being flanked by flanking rules.
Yeah, that's true as well. Yeah, that's
'Cause it's a
nothing.
one-
Technically, Esther and Gray have it flanked.
So I'm not gonna sharpshooter it because a 17. It hopeful. I'm not gonna sharpshooter it this time. Boom.
Master's just like, stop monologuing and kill it.
18. Is it still up?
Yep.
I action surge and fire again.
That hits.
+6, so 18, 24.
What? Oh, yeah.
All right.
Is it still alive?
Yeah, it's still alive, but give me a second. Am I supposed to do this at the start of the turn? It's the start of the turn. Yeah, no, it's my own thing. Yeah, but that's your turn.
Nah, that's all I got.
All right. Then we'll move on to Lestrana.
Lestrana's going to zap.
Okay. That will hit.
11, 15. No,
the next one is 11. Okay.
10 and 11.
19,
It looks like it is struggling very badly.
And I'm going to move over here. Because there's not enough things in between me and it over there.
All right.
That's my turn.
All right. On the Scholar's turn, I need to roll 2 dice. The first one. Okay.
Oh no.
No. This is the negative part of the using a column, and then the second one. Okay. So you see the golem open its mouth and roar as its eyes glow even brighter. Who was the last? Not last. You know what? Just for fun, I'll hit.
I've done the most
what does it
damage in
say?
one hit.
On each of its turn, it will attack the nearest creature you can see. It will always attack the smallest creature. No, great.
That would be Gray.
Yeah.
Gray or Gray
Yeah, I mean it's just
sword.
the smallest object, but then the smallest object, technically speaking, at this point is Gray. So Gray. It's gonna punch Gray with multi-attack.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So it's gonna hit. I mean, you see my dice, 22. Okay, 16. And give me a con save. Okay, pass the con save. Second attack. 24. 13 bludgeoning. Okay,
No.
so please reduce your maximum HP by 13.
No.
Ooh.
Bonus
one's-
action, third attack.
Oh, yo.
Only a 15. And that was the biggest damage that I could have rolled.
Okay.
Those 15 hits.
The 15 doesn't hit. It should not
19.
hit.
I
Right,
haven't
because you're
had a
not
chance
using-
to drop my shield yet, so
Yeah, that's why. If you drop the shield, it'll be a different story altogether. No, actually, it's not enough. But anyway, yeah. Bye, Golem. Nice knowing you.
Okay.
Esther, it's not your turn.
Now Aster is pissed. Aster drops their shield, so they're using their weapon with versatility now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to purple flame blade again.
Alright,
I'm still concentrating on the spell I cast last turn.
you are.
That should hit even through whatever.
That should hit,
bullshit.
yeah.
So let me add all my modifiers. Please hold.
Yeah, so the Golem dies, so we end combat.
But I
so
want to
don't have-
roll my dice.
No need to roll the
Listen to
damage.
me.
No need
There's
to roll the
records
damage.
to keep.
You're not taking this from me.
There's record keeping.
Okay, so it's 48 smite damage because it's a third level smite. Genie's Wrath, Flame Tongue, Searing Smite level 3. Okay. So it takes 58 damage. And that does, and I took the bounce off. The bounce is its own thing now. So that's what damage it actually takes. Unless it's immune to fire.
No, it's not. It's immune to other stuff besides fire.
Okay. 58 damage.
For,
And now,
for,
and now Esther needs to take a nap to recover spell slots.
for my own edification, how much HP did it have before Aster attacked?
210.
No, I mean like before Aster's attack, how many hit points did it have left?
15.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
why I
gonna
said
roll
you didn't have to
quickly.
bottle. That's why I was like, that's strictly speaking doesn't have to roll the damage.
Hi,
Yeah,
have,
there's
let's see.
records.
How many dice did I roll there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, but if you didn't roll damage though, it would have done soul damage to Coasta.
I got to roll
Yeah.
11 damage die.
Oh, that's the same as Costa then, when he burnt all 9 charges off his one.
Yeah,
striking.
I don't have to worry about my sword breaking.
All I had to do was do a sneak attack.
Ah, rogues.
Yeah.
Zap, 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 zap.
Anyway, that was a good combat.
Do we have
Except
a
for
charge?
Gray.
Except for me missing
does Lef-
constantly.
Does Lestrana have a charge of greater restoration?
Yes, but we've already identified that it doesn't work.
That was because we took it from the rights. Would it work for this one since it's a different effect?
I mean, it
I'm-
explicitly says until removed by greater restoration.
I have
I'm
a.
willing.
Sorry, go ahead, Kawasta.
I'm willing to waste that resource of the group to see if we can get Gray better.
Yeah, that's.
See, I was going to ask a separate but related question. Hey,
Mhm.
the DM,
Mm-hmm.
does that affect the beast's HP?
Yes.
Okay.
All
Okay,
HP
then-
reductions for this case will affect both you and the beast.
If it didn't affect the beast, I'd argue to not fix Gray.
But
Because
please fix the boy.
Because that
you
means
can-
the beast shows up more often.
I mean, it explicitly says in the description until removed by greater restoration or other magic.
Yeah, but the last thing that reduced hit points also
So did the
says
whites.
until
A long
a
rest.
long rest, and you did not regain the maximum hit points after the long rest.
Fuck.
That was also
So-
like necrotic damage based though.
I'm not sure this is gonna work.
I'm willing to just waste it if it needs to.
Like that's a lot of hit points.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hit points, but that leaves me 1 charge left on the charm.
I mean, I have 58 HP instead of 71. It's not actually a crazy difference.
Oh, sorry. Just one last thing. For Esther. When the golem turns to essentially dried dirt and clay, among the debris you find a silver key.
Aster hops on the plinth. Turn this thing.
So Roy turns the thing.
Aster uses the key on the chest, I assume.
Yeah, so Esther gets teleported into the room.
And unlocks the chest. What's inside?
You find one eyeball, crystal eyeball,
No one can
that's
hear it.
pale green.
No one can hear it because of the wall of force. But Aster's just like, God.
Wall of Force, I believe, allows you to shout out, I think.
Oh, okay.
Because
you just hear. You just hear Aster be like, God damn it, we have to backtrack.
Roy just shouts, "Could you grab my rapier while you're down there?"
Aster grabs the rapier. Okay, turn the other one.
I see why. Because Leoma's tiny hut is also technically a wall of force, and that one blocks out sound. You know what? It's fine. This one doesn't have soundproofing.
Gray quietly does the Far Cry stab a knife into your gun wound and gain HP back.
Second wind.
Okay, so we try the thing or not?
I mean, we can try the Greater Restoration. I have no idea if it's gonna work.
Me neither.
Try the Greater Restoration. I don't. So and then we try it, and then we end the session.
Yeah.
Sounds
Get
good.
Aster out of the pit first.
Aster can spend 2 weeks in the pit.
I mean, Aster can Misty Step out of the pit or Thunder Step out of the pit, but
Yeah,
I have
because
to
you
wait.
see out from it.
But I have to wait until my short rest. Amount of spell slots.
Turn the statue.
Pop.
Yeah, and pause back outside. Yeah.
Passes the rapier back to Roy.
Thank you. Okay, so who's gonna Greater Restoration Gray?
It's Lestrana. She has the charm.
Lestrana will try the Greater Restoration. And the
So
charm
you
poofs.
burn. Yeah. Gray doesn't feel better.
Shit.
Dun dun dun.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
And Gray also had got lost life before, right? Because of the whites.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For the
Everyone
sake of
except for
flavor.
Lestrana had a little bit of loss.
No. No, actually, Gray survived the entire thing without losing life.
Yeah, no, Gray
is the
didn't
other one
lose
who
life
didn't.
to the whites. It was Rashi and somebody else.
Yeah, it was Roy, Rashi, and Esther who lost life to the. But now Gray joins the numbers with a 13. So after when I just want to say the golem punched you in the face, and where the bruise is right now, it has gone black, similar to the palm marks on Roy, Rashi, and Esther.
Oh.
Yeah, you have been marked. Okay. Good session, everyone.
See you in 2
I
weeks.
wish I hit more of the golem.
Actually, see everyone in 3 weeks?
Yep, 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Take care of yourselves.
Yes.
See you all in a few weeks.
So we are taking essentially a 2 or 3 week break, right?
Mm-hmm.
I need to take a look at
Yes.
schedule again.
Okay, wait. So next week is because David is camping in Coasis with family, right?
Yes. And
The
on
week
the
after is
23rd,
the
yeah.
Memorial.
So after that, on the 30th of July, sorry, the 30th/31st is currently still open. So we're taking a 2-week break. 2-week break. All right. Good. It gives me time to prepare some stuff then.
Okay.
All right. See you all in a few weeks.
Yep.
Yep.
Be
All right.
awesome
See
peoples.
everyone in the future.
Hey Snurky,
We're
that's
fun.
2 weeks where weeks where we don't have to wake up early.
Oh dear God, yeah.
I get to sleep.
Yeah, and it gives me time to write some stuff for the remaining rooms, so that's nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
because
gonna
one of them,
See you all.
I don't like the
Bye-bye.
original
Bye,
room, so I'm
Quasta.
changing it.
Good night.
Yeah, bye, Costa. One of the rooms is pretty boring, so I'm changing that one, and that one needs a bit of writing on my end.
Is it boring or is it boring?
It's
Bore, B-O-R-E.
it's kind of boring. As in, I
Thank you,
get the
Gru.
premise of what they're trying to do. Okay, I get the premise of what it's trying to do, but it doesn't do it very well. And I've seen some advice online about how to change the room, so I'm going through with that.
You're trying out one of the suggestions that make it sound
Yeah.
like it would make the concept work better.
Yes. Yeah.
That is very reasonable.
Mm-hmm. Okay then.
But I still think
I'll
it's funny
see.
that you hit Gray for exactly enough to reduce the beast to 100 HP. It makes the
Yeah.
fractions easier for me, at least.
Yeah, I also like to point out that that we basically did we basically did a superhero fight versus Clayface.
Yeah. For Gru, just in case you're curious, the first time the golem went for you is mainly because you were the one who hit it the hardest. And it is a low intelligence, low wisdom creature, so it was acting on instinct. So it was going after you because you hit it the hardest.
Yeah,
After
you basically
yeah,
said that.
yeah. But after that, when you saw me roll a 6, right? That was the downside of using the clay golem as a monster, because if I roll a 6 when it's less than half its HP, it'll go into berserk mode and it'll just attack the closest thing. Yeah. So in a way, if this was a larger space, you can essentially kite the golem because you always run after the person
Oh god.
who's closer. But this room is too small for you to kite it. Yeah.
Yeah, but if we'd gone down to the pit, that definitely would have been.
Oh, if you go
too
down to
small.
the pit, I will have a heyday because this thing has haste. The first action it took was a haste. The bonus action was to attack you. So it was hasted. But then here's the problem. Even with an 18 AC, which was his AC after hasting, everyone in the party has like a +8 to their modifier, at least. Besides Grey, I think. But
Yeah.
but because of pack tactics, you actually essentially have +5. Pack advantage is worth a +5. Yeah, so 18 AC doesn't mean anything to the party right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
I
just
think
glad
he
it
was
was
the one who
clay and not a iron golem, because that would have been a lot more.
Yeah.
Or like I think a flesh golem would have been, because like I vaguely remember flesh golems only, like, you can only really put them down with lightning damage.
Yeah. No, you do not use lightning damage on a flash golem.
Oh, okay.
All
Other way
golems have
around.
a damage that they absorb. In this case, for the clay golem, it was actually acid damage, which is why it doesn't matter for the party. But for flash golems, if you lightning bolt a flash golem, the flash golem gets excited.
Oh right, because that's what brought it to life.
Yeah. So lightning damage against a flash golem not only heals it, but gives it additional benefits.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, yeah. So David's right. Metal golem would have been worse. I was thinking of what's that? There's a kind of, I forgot what it was, that like you can kind of whittle it down to 0 as much as you like, but until you use a certain type of damage, it doesn't stay down.
Oh yeah, those exist as well. Yeah.
Oh, so it's a troll golem. I getcha.
There we go. Trolls, right? Trolls
Yeah.
are like that.
Anyways,
see
you
you
two
all
should
next
go
in
have
2 weeks.
lunch, and I will go pretend to do something before work.
Okay. See you all in 2 weeks.
Yep. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.